This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. New developments coming in after a Phoenix shooting early Friday morning. Here's what we know. 9 officers were hurt, 5 of them shot. 2 people are dead. One of them a suspected shooter, the other the victim in the initial shooting that police were called out for earlier this morning. All 9 injured officers are expected to survive. To give you some perspective on where this happened, it's in South Phoenix near 51st Avenue and Broadway. Authorities identifying the suspect as Morris Richard Jones III. ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius found that Jones, who was 36, had a long criminal history. He went to prison in Oklahoma for a stolen car case at age 18. Jones spent much of his adult life in the federal court system. He was convicted for being a felon in possession of a gun and smuggling illegal immigrants, and just last year he was locked up again for using drugs while on federal probation. New information now on Yavapai Apache Nation Sergeant Preston Brogdon's recovery. Brogdon underwent another surgery Friday to attend to the wounds he sustained Wednesday night. He was shot on the abdomen near Camp Verde. Yavapai Apache Police Chief Nathan Hubersey says Brogdon has been on the force for 5 years. He's a military veteran, married with 4 children. His family and members of the department keeping watch at Deer Valley Medical Center.
Facing multiple surgeries ahead of him, so he's in rough shape, but he's in stable shape, and we're praising the Lord that he's just alive and still with us.
The FBI issuing a warrant and a $5,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of Valentin Rodriguez, the suspected shooter in the case. A fund has been set up to raise money for Brogdon's family. That information you can find at ABC15.com. One person is dead following a crash involving 3 cars this morning. Police say Hector Ruiz Verdoza was driving on 19th Avenue before getting hit by another car that made a turn from a side street, causing Ruiz Verdoza's car to strike a different car. This happened near 19th and Weldon Avenues. Phoenix police say 2 other drivers are still in the hospital, not seriously hurt. Investigators are looking into how the crash happened. Right now, impairment is not a factor. All rise. It's the order we all receive when a judge enters the courtroom. It's to show respect and honor. ABC 15 Chief Investigator Dave Biskobing discovered that respect and honor is not always returned. In his new investigation titled Dishonorable, Dave is about to expose years of behavior by a Valley judge and her staff. He interviewed an insider and obtained inside emails to show they were routinely mocking and ridiculing people in their courtroom during hearings and trials. It's all true, but the state commission that investigates judges dismissed the case. It is a shocking story about a judge and the system that failed to hold her accountable. Dishonorable, the exclusive ABC 15 investigation airs tonight on ABC 15 News at 10. A reminder this weekend, you can get help filing your taxes. The IRS hosting special Saturday hours at taxpayer assistance centers until May. On Saturday, the Phoenix location on Central and Indian School will be open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. No appointments are needed. The deadline to file your taxes this year is April 18th. If you paid your taxes last year but still got a notice saying you owe money, you can probably ignore it. The IRS says because of its backlog of payments and tax returns that have not been processed yet, but check your records and make sure you're in the clear before you ignore a notice. Super Bowl 56 is this Sunday, and for this Texas man, it will be one to remember. Mattress Mac, the owner of a Houston furniture store chain, is placing the largest sports bet in Caesars history, $5 million on the Bengals beating the Rams. And that's on top of a $4.5 million bet he placed just last week. So if Cincinnati wins, Mattress Mac will collect a little over $16 million. A survey from the American Gaming Association shows Super Bowl 56 will be the most heavily wagered game ever.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins, tracking your weekend forecast. A beautiful one here with sunshine across the valley. Lots of great outdoor events. Just make sure you're staying hydrated and using that sunscreen if you're out in the middle of the day. Temperatures are going to peak in the low 80s both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday will get a little breezy for us here in the valley as winds come out of the east-northeast up to 15 miles per hour, gusts near 25. And for northwestern Arizona, we're still seeing these northerly winds. Tomorrow, little tiny shift, but still mainly out of the north. And we will see those gusts near 40 miles per hour again in Bullhead City as those north winds accelerate down into the Colorado River Valley. Now, taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we're going to keep this forecast pretty warm as we head through the weekend and early next week, but we've got some major changes coming next week as a storm system dives down into our state. We'll go from 80 on Monday down to 64 on Wednesday. Gusty winds pick up on Tuesday, and Tuesday night into Wednesday, a slight chance of showers here and maybe some snow up north.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.